Hi guys, it's me Karen, and I've come to do a video on my little planners. I could call them planner. This one is a planner. This one is actually my wallet. And this is an original Midori in black, and this is what they look like. And they have the elastic in the back and a little thing that holds the elastic up here. This one I'm using as my wallet. And this one I use as my planner, and this is a field note size. And a lot of people ask what the different sizes are. And if you look, they're not that much different in the height. It's about, I got a measuring here. So if I measure it, it's about a ½ an inch shorter. The width is basically like a 1/8 of an inch shorter. It is really not much shorter at all, or in width, but it's also a little different in the thickness because I have more in this one than I do in this one. So we'll go through this one first as my wallet. Now they both have the elastic closure on it. This one does not have charms on it because I carry this in my purse. So we'll get into this one, and it just opens up, and I have a plastic insert. This is a passport size that comes from the Midori shop, but I've altered it a tiny bit so I can use it. And it has two little pockets here that stop right here, and then another one here. I don't have anything in here yet, but I thought maybe a couple of photos would be nice. So what I did was I attached, this is one of the wallet inserts that I had in one of my old wallets, and I just used 2 sticky dots and I put it inside the big sleeve and just stuck it down so it attaches and hangs out the right way. So my driver's license, my health cards, a bunch of other little cards I have in here are in that, and then the big pocket is my insurance for my car and all that kind of stuff that's in there. I made myself a file that holds my coupons that I have in here, and I go to the store a lot and use my coupons, so I keep them in this little file. I've made this little file, and it just slides in and out. It's not connected to anything. The back side of the file is here, and what I do here is I put in my receipts when I use it at the store. Inside here I have just, you can see it's on the elastic only. It's loose. It is a calendar, which I also have in my field notes. I just cut it down to fit. And this calendar just keeps my work schedule and little things I need to know when I'm out and about. Or if I'm out and about and I get told that there's something going on, like if I'm at my mother-in-law's house, she says there's a party, I can write it down here in my wallet. So that's what that is. And then I have a little clip here to hold it so I know where I'm going. I always have it loose for 1 month so I can flip. In the back here is the original little book, Midori book that had come with the Midori that I had received. And I just use that for notes, grocery lists and that. And then the back side of this is a little zipper pocket, and that's where I keep my money. And then the back of it. And this is my wallet that I keep in my purse. I don't use checks. If you're wondering, there's no checkbook in here. I just use the cash in my debit card. Okay, now in this one here, this is what I call my little baby. I have it all decorated up, so those are from an old bracelet. This one here says love on it, and I've attached a little heart. And that came from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. And this one, the closure is on the side, and it opens that way. So inside this one, I've made these also. A lot of people will make the inserts, and they will use a stapler and staple it down. I tried that. I also sewed this one here. I like it loose. So what I went ahead and did is I just unconnected them all so the folders go in and then the loose papers go in, and then they keep in the one section. That way, if I make, a boo-boo, we'll say that. If I spill something on it and I can't read it, I can always just take that one paper out, rewrite down the stuff on another insert piece, and then I have it. That's what I love about these Midori style notebooks, that you can just take whatever you don't want in here anymore, put something else in. You can change them up all the time. So on this one, the insert cover I made, paper line, I think that comes from Dreams Cut. I'll leave it down below and you can look at it. And I just put tissue paper here on the inside, so, excuse me, there's a kid screaming outside. When you fold it, it doesn't tear. Here I have photo sleeves. They have a sticky at the top, and I just stuck one here and then put one down here, so it's kind of like a waterfall effect. And that's where I keep my little stickers. And little is the key word here. These little squares are not that big, so I keep a lot of little things. So this is my monthly calendar, and this is the one I put everything in. These are my work days, my little projects I have going, my YouTube videos, my blog stuff, what I order, what I need to order, all that kind of stuff. And it gets quite full. And then this day, I got my kids' birthdays on this month. It's exciting. Anyway, so that is the calendar. I clip it here, like I said, to keep the calendar ready to open. And it holds a little tag on the back. It's just a vellum sheet that I had gotten back of the folder. Here is another one of those Midori inserts, and in here, this is where I have gotten this field note from, what are those is on this side? Let's see up here. Yeah, here's the shop. Nail it, focus. Come on. You know, I spend a whole hour trying to get something to focus on this camera. It's my phone. So sorry. I will spell it out for you. B-U-T-E-O-B-U-N-K-E-R. And that is on Etsy. So if you wanted to look at these are really well priced. It's just the leather insert, the leather part you get. The rest of the stuff you make yourself. Anyway, where was I? Back here. Okay, so I keep that in here. I keep the price and everything, so I know if I want to order another one, that's where it is. Little vellum that I cut down for there. And then this is the big side pocket. I made a little tag in here, and I just jot down, I order tea, and I make my own blend, and these are the teas I use. Here's another little insert that is right here. Got a sticky note here. Sorry. I can use the sticky notes on there and just peel them off when I need them. I use this as a little art journal, so I do some coloring. I also have in here a food list, I guess is what we call weight program. So what you would do is I put my goal up here at the top, put my weight in, and then in this little section here I put my exercising, my water intake, my breakfast, lunch, dinner, and if I have a snack. And I just write all that in weekly, and then at the end of the 2-week period I go through it and decide if I need to change some habits. Usually I do. So I have it clipped here also. This is the back again with the zipper pocket, and in this zipper pocket I have a couple of things. I keep Natasha's card with me always so I can give it out. My sticky notes, and then a bunch of washi tape put on a card. So if I need to, say, decorate something, I have it right here. Just fits right in the pocket. Of course, I'm on camera and I'm trying to put it back in the pocket, and it's not going to work. Always comes out that way, doesn't it? It zips up. Okay, and this is a little book that I got at Walmart, and it's a hardish covered book, so I just covered it with the same paper, and put some more tissue tape on the side. And then in the middle, I just ran it through one of the elastics. And I made myself a little bookmark. So what I did here, at the elastic at the top, I just ran the ribbon through it, tied it in a knot. And then down at the bottom, I used some of Natasha's little charms, and I put a little bow and a little bell on it. And that keeps my place. And I journal. It's kind of like when I go to bed and I sit down at the end of the day, and any thoughts that are tossing around I stick in here, so I don't go to bed and think about them all night long. And I try to get a little more sleep that way. And here's the back cover. And I just love this thing. This I carry around with me all the time. I love how the charms make the cute little noise. I love the little jingle bell. It's a perfect size for me to carry around. So those are my two little ones. I do have a big guy too. And I have a charm on this because this sits on my desk. It's got a little bunny on the top up here where it holds on to. And while I'm here, I will show it to you since I'm right there. Okay, I decorated the corners on this one. I put those on, put the charms on, and this one does on the elastic on the side also. This is the standard size one, so this one is going to be a lot taller, and it's like 8.5, and it's almost 4 3/4. So compared to the little guy, quite taller and a lot wider. Okay. And in here, it's got the plastic thing. It's got 3 pockets. Get it up here a little further so you can see it. And what I've done here is I just crammed a bunch of stuff in. I went to a concert and I just stuck all my papers in here. I also keep my stickers here. And in here we have the calendar, and this is a weekly calendar. And of course I put down a lot more in here because I have a lot more room on what I do. So that I keep on my desk, and I can plan it out during the week. This is a coloring book with some blank pages in it, and you can get these coloring pages online, and it kind of relaxes me, so I use that and I color in it. And then this book back here is just a diary book. And I haven't printed out my pictures yet, but if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I've been taking pictures of my garden. This is the first year that we've been here through spring and summer, so I'm putting down a graph on what is actually in my gardens. And I'm going to be posting or putting it in here and putting the little pictures in, and then diagramming where they're located in the gardens. I have a lot of spring bulbs that come up and plants that get cut all the way down, and I didn't know what they were because this is our first year living here in the house. So that is what this section is going to be for. So I will be putting that information in here. Haven't done it yet. And it has a big zip pocket here and a metal ruler in case you want to, draw straight lines. Some of us do, some of us don't. I'm one of the don't. Okay, and then on the back cover. So we just have the pretty little charm on that. So those are the 3 that I used most. The other one that I had made with the pretty cameo on it is kept at my bedside in case I need to write anything down. There, you get to see them. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope I answered. I had someone ask a question about why I keep in these 2 things, so hopefully I answered the question on that. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye now.